Warning: the following is a work of fiction and not intended for children or other sensitive individuals. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Triage, a sadbox text post by Stwumpo. Beatrice had been so excited to have her babies. Daddy had given her all the love and huggies and nummies she needed to make good babies. And Daddy even wanted them to all be a family. Not like the meanie lady at the shelter who took her poor babies away. They were so little, they still needed Mama for milkies. Thinking about them always made Beatrice sad. But Daddy wanted her to be a mama, and Beatrice was pumped. But her excitement was short-lived. She had 6 foals. She was giving licky cleanies, but one of them smelled wrong. It was too small, and it wasn't a pretty color. It was a greenish-brown unicorn with a half-formed horn, and it was smaller than her other chirpies. She stopped licking and dropped him off her birthing pad onto the linoleum floor. It was late at night, and she had good babies to clean. The tiny brown foal chirped for attention. He was hungry and cold, and now he had herdies.
No make noises. No get milkies. Milkies only for good babies. No and for sicky babies. Go sleepies. Mama too tired. No white noises.
Auntie Turdy kept cheeping. He even got louder and louder as his tummy herdies worsened. After a few hours of fitful sleep, Mama was awoken by the sun. Soon, Daddy entered.
Oh, Beatrice, you had your babies.
Daddy was so happy, and that made Beatrice happy.
That's right, Daddy. Now I'm soon Mama no more. Now Beatrice am real Mama again.
She gently patted the various pastel foals on her tummy. The 3 who weren't nursing made happy peeps and gave tiny baby huggies. Daddy's eyes turned to the runt on the floor.
Honey, it looks like one got a bit lost.
Beatrice smiled warmly and giggled.
Silly Daddy. That no am good baby. Too small. Too sickies. Bad baby. Beatrice no one.
Her demeanor faded and sadness washed over her face.
Mama supposed to give forever sweepies to bad babies, but
She choked back a tear.
Mama no can give stompies to baby, even if bad baby.
Her eyes brightened up again as she looked back to Daddy.
Daddy help good Mama Beatrice?
To her surprise, Daddy picked the runt up and set him down on her milky place. He even moved one of her good babies who wasn't done drinking. He peeped distress as Daddy plucked him away. A soft pop accompanied the break of his seal on her nipple.
No, Daddy, no with bad babies still milkies. Those am for good Mama babies, no for dummy sicky baby. Go away.
She batted the tiny bony foal, who after some difficulties had finally latched, away from her milky place, prompting a storm of scaredy peeps. As her rejected son rolled off onto the tile again, he started crying in his tiny, shrill voice. Daddy was displeased.
Beatrice, bad Fluffy.
The new Mama was taken aback.
No, I'm good Mama.
Her face went from confusion to alarm and finally terror in less than a second.
No take babies. Mama good Mama. Beatrice will be good Mama for babies. No take.
She started scrambling as she gathered her 5 beloved children and held them close to her chest for protection.
I'm not gonna take your babies, Beatrice. But you can't kill a baby just because they're different.
Beatrice was getting worried. Daddy didn't understand.
No, Daddy. That no am right. Mama no care about pretty colors. Mama no want dummy baby wasting milkies. Want good babies be big and strong.
She closed her eyes and huffed.
Now gonna give milkies to dummy sicky baby. That's that.
Later that day, Beatrice was feeding her children when Daddy came in with dummy sicky baby wrapped in a tiny soft blankie, feeding him from a bowl of warm formula. Mama was almost out of her breakfast milkies, so it was time for Dede to feed her. But something was wrong. He poured her nummy wet kibble like she liked, but it was less than half what she normally got.
Daddy, that's not enough kibble. Mama need more nummies, make milkies for babies.
Dede laughed warmly and gently patted her head.
Don't worry, since you don't have to feed this little guy.
He lifted the peeping foal, now expanded to a good healthy chub.
You don't need as much food. After all, he's not here to steal milkies from you.
Beatrice was confused, but Dede made sense. She accepted his explanation and ate all her kibble.
All right, babies, time for Mama milkies.
But she ran dry when only 3 babies had been fed. She called for Dede, but he just explained she needed to be more careful with her milkies.
You have to make sure all your babies have food. If you just let them drink until they stop, you'll run out.
She tried to explain that babies need all milkies so they can be so full all the time and be healthy, happy fluffies who love Dede so big. But Dede wasn't hearing it. He admonished her for being a bad mama and left her to consider what he'd said. It's been 2 weeks. The foals are all walking and talking. Even the little one, Dede named Rupert. But something was wrong. Her good babies had been hungry. They were always hungry. She didn't have enough milkies, and they all had to ration. Today, she saw her prettiest pink and green wingy baby get stuck in the litter box. She was too feeble to lift herself out. Her good babies didn't even have names yet.
Daddy, can good babies have formula? Baby's very hungry, and Mama don't have no milkies.
Dede was feeding Rupert from a bottle as he cradled the chubby foal in his arms like a baby.
No. Like you said, Rupert is sick. He needs all the nummies he can get. Don't worry, your babies have plenty to eat.
Beatrice was crestfallen. She was out of ideas. She looked to her one bright spot. The one baby she tried to feed enough. It meant the rest got even less. But she tried to give him more in secret, making up for the difference and allowing him to grow and develop. Too bad fluffy ponies are bad at math. As she patted her good white baby on the head and softly cooed, he looked up at her with floaty, unfocused eyes. And her heart broke.